Stay with us as we salute John Wayne with a special double feature, beginning with John Ford's powerful wartime saga, The Long Voyage Home. Then stay tuned to see John Wayne and Henry Hathaway's brawling Western comedy, North to Alaska, with Stuart Granger and Fabian. And later on, tune in for the science fiction classic, The Day the Earth Stood Still, featuring Michael Rennie. Be here for another classic movie lineup today, only on AMC.
Mister, you better find another line of work.
Saddle up the horses, Pilgrim.
You left a boy out there to do a man's job.
We're gonna round 'em up, and we're gonna bring 'em to the corral.
Accept no imitations. There's only one John Wayne. Well, actually, two. When you watch the John Wayne double feature every Saturday in January on AMC.
I'm not gonna hit you, mister. Like hell I'm not.
Comanches would have taken a prisoner. That's a Kiowa specialty.
I'm ashamed that I talk to you as equals, as men of courage.
Major!
Starring Jeff Chandler as newly arrived troubleshooting Major Howell Brady. His only orders to perform a miracle. The miracle of pitting Indian against Indian. Lovely Maureen O'Hara, whose heart hid a secret that could let her love a man one day, resist him the next.
What's the matter? Can't you stand being rejected?
I can stand it just as much as you can stand being a woman.
And co-starring Susan Ball, the beautiful and impulsive daughter of a chief.
I told him we were going to be married.
Married?
With John McIntyre, Charles Drake, and Noah Beery in one of the most astounding chapters in the history of the West.
I'll give the orders if they're any to give. By that time, the Kiowas will be here finishing your meal.
You lost your rank, Brady, when you deserted.
That's for a court-martial board to decide.
I bring exciting news from King Arthur's court. A stranger has come to join our round table. A troubadour from a far-off land called Hollywood. A troublesome but pleasant varlet they call Sir Bing of Crosby. Let me tell you about it. Wait a minute.
What Bill Bendix is trying to say is this. Paramount makes entertainment history on a grand scale, presenting the outstanding star of our time as one of the best-loved characters of all time, Mark Twain's immortal jester, the Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court.
I have here, Your Majesty, a common, ordinary twig. Presto. Imagine what I could do with a tree.
And all the wonderful characters of the book are here with me. William Bendix as Sir Sagas, Sir Cedric Hardwicke as King Arthur, Mervyn Vai as Merlin, the mighty magician, Rhonda Fleming as the luscious Lady Alisande,
Let's not wait and hope for something more sublime.
Never has been sung you such rollicking roundelays in such a gorgeous Technicolor spectacle. See King Arthur's Round Table in all its glory. The hilarious mix-up when Camelot goes modern. The glittering pageantry of the battle tournament as Bing duels with an armor-plated killer.
We're busy doing nothing, working the whole day through, trying to find lots of things not to do. We're busy going nowhere, isn't it just a crime? We like to be unhappy, but we never do have the time.
We'll all be seeing you in...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Don Wilson speaking. We have with us this evening that irrepressible reprobate of romance, that vivacious violin virtuoso, that picker of pulchritude, Jack Benny. Yes, sir, folks. Jack's at his Sunday evening best in his new Paramount picture, Man About Town, with a great cast of stars, including Edward Arnold, Dorothy Lamour, scores of girls you love to love, and Jack's worst friend and ablest critic, his man about town, Rochester.
Yeah, this is me, boss. Is that you? How are you making out the party?
I'm making out fine. I'll tell you all about it when I get back. But right now, you've got to do something for me. Get the car and bring one of those showgirls up here.
Well, I sort of planned on using the car myself.
Oh, I just hate to ruin your weekend, Rochester, but I need the car, and besides, it happens to be mine.
Well, it also happens to be out of gas.
Out of gas? But it was full when I left.
Yeah, I know. But them termites will drink anything.
Yes, sir. Rochester smokes Jack's cigars, drives Jack's car, and eats Jack's food in Man About Town. And wait until you see those love scenes that Jack taught Phil Harris how to play. They're all in Man About Town. Here it is, folks, that rollicking saga of the Lone Ranger every desperado is scared of. The wild and woolly yarn of the deserts and the plains and the plains and the desert. With that hard-riding, leather-pounding sharpshooter of the range, Jack Buck Benny in Buck Benny Rides Again.
Hey, Jackson, what's this?
Oh, that's a six-shooter I bought this morning. Bet you'd hate to be on the wrong end of that, eh, Phil?
Yeah.
Darn that salesman. Give me that.
That's how Buck Benny starts out west in Buck Benny Rides Again. Does he nearly die from thirst under the blazing sun in the barren desert? Is he almost scalped by savage redskins? Does he ride a man-killing, untamed bronco to rescue a beautiful girl? Does he slug it out toe-to-toe with two of the West's most dangerous desperados? Does Buck Benny ride again? I'll say he does, in one of the most uproarious pictures ever made, Buck Benny Rides Again.
I'm coming, gal. Gee, folks, don't tell Fred Allen about this, will you?
It's the treasure.
Out of Robert Louis Stevenson's own background of adventure in the West has been fashioned this gripping story of a boy at bay in a world of men. A story enriched with the fascinating personalities that only that author could create. Doc, William Powell, wise, witty, wonderful, in a performance you'll rave about for months to come.
I found a most amazing young man, and I've decided to become a father.
David, Tommy Ivo, the strangest, most likable boy you're apt to meet.
But I don't think God would care because I took some of your apples.
Why not?
Because it was God made me hungry in the first place.
Samuela, Rosemary DeCamp, who always had a smile and sometimes a song.
But if you want to dance, just dance outside the door, because your feet are very, very large. They'll cover all the floor.
The Lovers, Julia Adams and Charles Drake, and a screen full of vicious scoundrels.
Here.
Stop it, you beast!
Stop it at once, you... No!
Then it was you who stole the treasure, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Stop it, Lucius.
You stole the treasure, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yes, I did.
California, land of promise 100 years ago as it is today. Land of splendor that lay at the end of a long and bitter trail.
For $1,000 cash on delivery, I've guaranteed to lay this outfit down in California, all of a piece.
And against this stirring background, romance of a woman brave enough to cross a continent alone, and a man who feared nothing on earth except the girl he could not tame. Excitement, the bloody battles for land and freedom against the forces of corruption.
This thing between this man and woman, is it love, is it sin, or is it just an interlude, intimate, emotional, uncontrollable?
Better go.
Never mind, Abe. Never mind anything. Interlude is the magic of two people meeting in rapture. Interlude is the breathtaking beauty, the mountains, the mansions, the haunting music of Munich and Salzburg. Interlude is the eager wonder of a girl surrendering to love, the brooding hunger of a lonely man.
What did you expect of me? I am not a saint.
Interlude is that magnificent moment when it is too late to turn back, whatever the shocking reality that must be faced tomorrow.
Don't take him away from me. You're well, you're strong. There can be others for you.
Helen, let me explain.
What's there to talk about? It happens all the time. Those cheap little everyday squalid romances. But why did you pick on me? Why?
Co-starring Mariana Cook, the wife whose tortured face came between them.
Lady!
Francoise Rosé, Keith Andes. I've always loved you.
Look, Marley, it ought to be plain. I'm not the sweet little girl you think I am.
Right. Fell in love. It was wrong, a mistake. Sin.
This week on AMC's Superstar Sunday, it's a dazzling double feature starring Robert Redford. First,
just because some people might think I'm beautiful, that doesn't mean I'm everybody's property.
If you really thought you were beautiful, you wouldn't be anybody's property.
Redford co-stars with Natalie Wood in Tennessee Williams' drama, This Property is Condemned. Then Redford is an Olympic hopeful with a bad attitude.
What's the point of even racing? Same as always, you try to win.
Gene Hackman co-stars in Downhill Racer. It's a Robert Redford double feature on AMC's next Superstar Sunday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, only on AMC.
Stay with us as we salute John Wayne with a special double feature, beginning with John Ford's powerful wartime saga, The Long Voyage Home. Then stay tuned to see John Wayne in Henry Hathaway's brawling Western comedy, North to Alaska, with Stuart Granger and Fabian. And later on, tune in for the science fiction classic, The Day the Earth Stood Still, featuring Michael Rennie. Be here for another classic movie lineup today, only on AMC.